It's Monday, or whatever day you're watching this, and you've come here because you had hoped to hear something, anything from potential employers, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. You've been ghosted yet again. If this is you, then I feel you. I'm so sorry this is happening to you, but I'm glad you found this YouTube video because I'm going to walk you through what to do if you've been ghosted. So stay tuned. Why, hello there. My name is Sara and welcome to the Find Work You Love YouTube channel, my channel, where I give you all the things that you need to find your dream job, where you work less, make more money, and finally feel happy and fulfilled doing work you love. Because as a certified career and leadership coach, that's my jam. That's like what I do day in, day out, is helping people through my YouTube, my free YouTube, and other free resources like the Find Your Dream Job Guide, a link to grab that below, and through my paid one-on-one and group coaching work. Now, I don't want you to miss a single training. So hit that subscribe button and even that little notification bell so that you don't miss a single one. Okay, let's talk about the horrors of getting ghosted. Because I know once you've been ghosted multiple times, and unfortunately ghosting is very common in the job search, you start to go into a tailspin. Like your head is spinning because you're wondering, like, is it me? Did I do something? Generally, like, we'll go and look at our resume again, or if it was ghosted after an interview, you replay the interview over and over and in your head. And what it does is it kind of throws you off your game, and it becomes harder to apply for jobs. You're nervous about sending out networking emails. Interviews, if you're still having them, aren't going as well because you don't know what you need to change. You're like, I need some feedback here, because getting ghosted sucks. Like, of course it does. Like, it never feels good because it feels like you're not even worth an email, a rejection email. But the thing is unfortunately, this is something that just happens in the recruitment process. I, as a recruiter, ghosted people. Like, I wish I could go back and not ghost people, but I 100% did. Because I was chicken shit, because it sucks rejecting people, or I kind of forgot I had moved on to other jobs or other candidates and kind of forgot. It's not an excuse. I'm telling you that because it happening is not your fault. It is not a you problem. It was a me problem. It's a recruitment problem, which means we only need to solve your problem here. And that is letting rejection, because that's what ghosting is, I should say. Ghosting is a rejection, plain and simple. Rejection that leaves us super disappointed, like normal, disappointed that the job wasn't it and that we have to keep going or start all over again. And so the problem is we're letting this rejection stop us from moving forward. It's stopping you from moving forward in your job search. So when we try and resist or ignore that disappointment, which is normal, so we resist it, and you can feel yourself resist it, or we just kind of ignore it by plowing through. We just have to do more. We should do something, like shoulding ourselves. Instead, here is what I want you to do. I want you to watch this video, What to Do When You've Been Rejected, which essentially is going to tell you to take some time off, whether it's a couple hours, whether it's a day, whether it's a week, whether it's a weekend, to wallow. Like, feel that disappointment, process that disappointment. Don't resist it, don't ignore it. Number 2 is I want you to see if you can get some closure. Maybe send one last follow-up email. like, hi recruiter or hi hiring manager, just checking in to see if there's been any updates on my application. I'm really looking forward to learning more about this opportunity and moving on to the next step. So that closure. But then step number 3 is we're going to move on from it. We're going to kind of close the door. We're not going to lock it. We're just going to close it. We're just going to kind of let it be. And we're going to just assume it's done. And we're going to wallow. We've already wallowed. We've already felt the disappointment that it's done so that we can move on. And then step number 4, we're going to pivot. Now, the pivot I talked about last week or my last YouTube video. I think that was a couple weeks ago because of the long weekend here in Canada. So that was how to turn a rejection into a networking opportunity. So I want you to go watch that video because there's also a sample email that you can use to do this for yourself. So go watch that video. Now, to recap, ghosting sucks. It is unfortunately a large part of the recruitment process, just like rejection is. Ghosting is a rejection. If you haven't heard, we have to assume that they're not going forward with you. And then you're going to move through 4 steps. You're going to wallow. You're going to send one last email to get a little bit of closure so that number 3, you can move on. And then number 4, you can pivot by sending that last final email to hopefully turn it into a networking opportunity. So good luck. You got this. Like, you got this. Rejection happens, ghosting happens, but job offers also happen. So let's move towards those job offers. Now, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss a single video. I'm Sara. Happy wallowing. Happy moving on, happy pivoting, and I'll see you soon. Bye. If you liked this video, then I invite you to join me in the Find Your Dream Job program, where you work less, make more money, and finally feel fulfilled doing work that you love. Find out more at www.saracurto.ca/CYLA. See you there.